started here with interim head coach Ricky Clarke. We'll start with opening remarks. Ricky, following today's victory here against San Diego.
Yeah, I think what you saw tonight was a real team performance. You know, we came here and said we were going to defend a little bit differently, and we had to be brave and we had to be compact. And I think tonight what you saw was areas of the game where we said we wanted to win the ball. We said we wanted to get in certain spaces, and that's where our goals come from. Delighted for the team. They worked so hard, and this is just a reward for perhaps the hard work we've been putting in this week. So delighted with the 3 points on the road.
Thank you for that. We'll start with Theo. Theo, go ahead.
Hey Ricky, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
One of the best performances of the season, I would say, especially in terms of like game model, game plan. Thought that was really, really impressive. I want to start at the beginning. Talk about the team sheet, something we haven't seen. What was behind that? Those meetings, kind of nailing down that starting 11.
To be honest, it was a little bit of everything, you know. It was a little bit of, we felt like it would be more of a battle and a scrap, and we knew their field wasn't the greatest. We knew we'd have to compete against some things we couldn't really control, and we still have some injuries in the group. So it was about how do we take away what they're really good at, and what they're really good at is the wide areas and the spaces in the wide areas, and we tried to nullify that and make it difficult for them to play into those areas. But we also knew we couldn't sit in those spaces all the time. So when we won the ball, we had to attack spaces. We knew that we could switch the ball onto the weak side because they're a team who likes to lock you in and keep you on one side. So our first goal comes from that, even though Yuki doesn't make contact with it. It comes from a switch and attacking the front post, which is something that we spoke about. And our second goal was from Barb jumping and winning the ball off their centre-back, which is also what we spoke about in the wide area. And then, you know, the rest is history. It's a great finish from Ramona. So for me, it's one of them games where we really executed all the things we spoke about. And it was a proper village effort. We've spoken about a village all season. You look at, especially in the second half, we changed it in multiple ways. We closed the game in a different shape, players changing and playing in different positions. And it's credit to the players just being flexible and being able to adapt. So very, very pleased.
There was a great moment I made a note of. I think it was the 76th minute where Tarsiane makes a tackle, I think, on Jaden Shaw, and you could see her almost celebrate like she scored, making that tackle. Did you kind of go in with that mentality of enjoy defending tonight? Because it just felt like such a good defensive performance.
You know, we've spoken about that all year, Theo. You know, we've spoken about that we have to get close to players. We have to prevent good players from turning and getting shots off. And, you know, we celebrate each other as well when we do things well. We also celebrate each other when we're perhaps struggling, and we help each other. You know, that's a great thing about being in a team. When someone's perhaps having a challenge or going through a bit of a struggle, you have a teammate to go and grab you by the collar and pull you through the game. So we talk about celebrating these small moments, and the more we celebrate them, the more they become bigger moments. So I think you see that. I think you see that from everyone tonight. You know, in the back line tonight, I thought we were really good. I thought Chappie was unbelievable. You know, that's one of her best games since she's come back from being a mum. And Ryan in the first half, in the wide areas, getting out and pressing the ball. I just thought it was a real good team performance. I wouldn't say it was our best soccer night. I don't think we played incredible soccer, but it was to the details. Like tonight, we executed, and you know, I'm pleased for the team.
Cheers. Thanks so much for your time, Rick.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Dustin, go ahead.
Hey, Ricky. Congrats on the win.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, we've seen Paige kind of a bit of a Swiss Army knife for you guys on defense. Just playing as a fullback tonight. What you think of her performance?
Well, listen, I don't think Paige Nielsen gets spoken about enough across the league. Don't worry about Houston Dash. I mean, she's come into our organisation and she's been a leader. She's played anywhere along the back line. She's played in a 3. She's played in a 2 as a centre-back. She played tonight as an outside defender. I just don't think she's spoken about. There's a lot of defenders in this league that are spoken about. And for me, Paige Nielsen and the way that she's performed since she's been in a Houston Dash T-shirt, you know exactly what you're getting from her every game, and just really happy for her. But I think the back line tonight, you've spoken about Tarsi, we've spoken about Paige, we've spoken about Chappie. But you've also got to speak about Jalissa, you know. The back line was brilliant. Jalissa Harris was brilliant tonight. She found the right passes, whether it was in short areas or whether it was in behind, and worked incredibly well. Tarsi and Jalissa have not played in the back line with each other this year. So when you look at that performance tonight from them two, that was also really impressive. So yeah, across the back line, I thought the defenders did incredibly well tonight.
Just about 10 minutes left in the game, Sophie went down. They showed you on the broadcast, kind of huddling the team up. Looks like you got a little animated with them. What was the message for them? You know, just kind of finish that game off.
Well, we spoke about winning 15-minute periods tonight. It was never about let's go out there and win the game. It was always about, can we win the next 15 minutes? Can we win the next 15 minutes? And tonight, at that moment, there was 10 minutes left on the clock, and we said there would be 10 minutes plus whatever injury time, probably another 5-6 minutes. So we said we win the next 16 minutes, the next 17 minutes. And that's what I was trying to convey. You know, we changed our shape a little bit, and we said for the next 15 minutes, we win it. We don't defend, we win it. And I think that's what you saw.
Just last one, you know, you guys fighting towards the end of the season here. How much confidence does this give you guys, especially to kind of end San Diego's playoff chase too?
Yeah, I mean, look, listen, no one comes to San Diego and gets 3 points easily. So for us, it's going to be a great confidence booster. But we know going to Seattle, we played them recently. They're not going to enjoy the fact that we beat them. And we know that's going to be a difficult game. You know, we take it one game at a time. But whenever you win games, that grows confidence within the group. And we know going to Seattle, they're going to make it incredibly difficult for us in that environment. So we go there and we get ready, we prepare, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
Thanks, Ricky. Safe travels.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, guys, we'll wrap up with that one. We'll be right back with players.